Hey, it's Lisa again. Hello, guys. So I decided this week to do something a little different and come on after the live to have a discussion in case there were any questions or concerns. I also wanted to kind of address some of the topics in the chat in the live. So I'm going to let this kind of fill in a little bit. And see if anyone chooses to have a discussion together. So I want to address something, and if no one comes on, that's fine. But there was a comment about being angry with God, about God letting one down. Hello, dear. I'm glad you came back. I know. I wanted to have this discussion with you. I got that picture. It is so wonderful. That card, what did I pull for Aquarius? I have to look and see. I want to talk to you about that, Raina, if I could, or just in general, because I want to be very transparent about something too. There was a long time period where I was angry with God. And you guys know, I'm an ordained minister. I have walked in the prophetic since I was knee-high to a duck, knowingly when I was about 10 or 12. But I was angry with God for a while, about a lot, at different times in my life. I was angry with God after being assaulted. I was angry with God for how could he allow to have been abused. I was angry with God for how could he have then taken my father. I was angry with God for how could he have taken my child. I was angry. I mean, we could keep it going. But I was really angry with God after my father passed, because we had just point where we had closure. I was angry. I was angry. And I am not going to sit here and pretend that I have all the answers. But I do know this. I do know that while God has a plan for our lives, and God is a God of love, man does not always act in such a way, even though we were made in his image and his likeness. God is not the one that comes to destroy us. The enemy is the one to steal, kill, and destroy. Yes, there's that duality, right? Because in essence, evil came from good. But God brought you to me, Raina. I'm convinced of it. He did not want any of those things to happen. However, everything that has happened to you, beloved, he redeems the time. God has redeemed every injury that's ever been put upon me. God has redeemed me losing my child. God has redeemed me being sexually assaulted. God has redeemed me being hit. God has redeemed mean, I can go on, and God has redeemed us being homeless. God has redeemed us from not, I mean, He redeems the time. Everything that I have been allowed to go through has not only become my testimony, has provided me a place to minister from that is so real and so authentic that the devil can't touch it. I wouldn't be here right now if I hadn't been through some stuff. Thank you, Miss Eva. Thank you so much, Miss Eva. God bless you too. So, Raina, I don't have why those things happened, and I understand why you're angry. And God understands why you're angry. But God is saying to you right now, He sent you to me. He made sure we connected. We've seen each other in Shonda's chat many times, dear. He's me. And if you will allow it, allow me to be the channel for healing. He does love you. And He doesn't want you to be angry with Him anymore. He wants you whole and healed. Now you got me. So we will connect this week. We better connect before the weekend. I wanted to open this discussion up. I want to talk about, we did a live. I want to talk about with more questions, testimonies, whatever. Like, I want to do a deep dive into more of the manifestation and the spiritual aspects of it. I also want to remind everybody that's here right now, the class on Thursday. I think that's going to be a very powerful time, guys. The time on Thursday night in that Zoom with myself and Jeremy are going to be very powerful, because he's coming at it from more of a New Age spiritualist point of view. I'm coming at a Christian, religious, charismatic point of view, and both of us together explain what happens to our auras when we let God out of that box and really allow Creator to be Creator and don't put Him in one. It is an amazing transformation that happens, and I really want everyone that can to shell over the $25 to my PayPal. It's going to be at 8 o'clock Thursday. You could join a little bit later. We won't get started immediately. But the MP4 link, you'll get that afterwards. So if you can, that's going to be tell all your friends. I'm not pulling cards. We're not doing any of that. This is all about that depth of spiritual teaching. Good. You're going to benefit from that too, because let me tell you something. Our auras go through such a healing process when we take the lid off of God, because in essence, what we're doing is we're taking the lid off of our crown. You know what it's like? Some of you all might know. I shall wear a crown, right? I shall wear a crown when it's all over, right? That's what we said. When it's all over, right? And then the song goes, I shall see his face. I shall see his face when it's all over, right? When it's all over. Why can't we do that now? Why can't we? I'm gonna put on my robe, tell the story, how I made my. How come I can't do that now? How come I can't make it over now? Why do I gotta wait till the sweet by and by to make it over? Taking God out of that box does for you. It lets you make it now. It lets you see his face now. It lets you put on your robe now. It lets you put your crown on now. That's what it lets you do. Yes, Steph. Steph says she hears his when he tells her where to go and what to pick. It's just that simple, isn't it? It's just that simple. It really and truly is. Some people call it luck. It ain't luck. I'm moving how I'm supposed to move. You know, and I don't tell no really holiness person this, because it's gonna blow their little mind. But I will go occasionally to the casino. I'll say I'm very lucky. I pays attention. Honey, I've gone to the casino and won my. Surely have. Only when you're listening. You have to be listening. And that's living that high vibrate life. Because when you're beginning to vibrate at the level of creator, in other words, you guys are living at you're at the same frequency, tuned into the right station. This is what I'm trying to say. Tuned into the right station. Here, let me put this. Yes, child. I goes to that casino. And nobody else wins but me. Sometimes other people win, depends. Well, I'm trying to put this PayPal in there so y'all have it. You want to register for the class or donation, or you want a reading, or you want a Reiki or whatever, but that $25 is the donation for the class. Steph, I meant to tell you the picture is beautiful. I love that picture, baby. It's walking and talking. It's listening. It's communing in a different level, a different plane. And Steph, if that's recent, you look very, is that recent? Because you look very light and relaxed. Relaxed, very light, not burdened. I'm gonna put on my robe and tell the story of how I made it over. Put on my robe and tell the story of how I made it over. Right? Soon as I get home, I'm home. home physically because his physical body is still here, but I live at home. Higher vibration. This is where I want you all to get to. Some of you are all actually there, you just don't even realize it. But I want all of us to be living at home. Because see, at home, we're not as concerned with all of the every little, like what these things that we need, we have. And this might be a little, I probably might lose some more subscribers because Lord knows they've been dropping here and there. And this might not be what anybody wants from me. The card was the LA. LA. Ladies and wool. I know, honey. I'm trying to what it was that I pulled for you all this morning. I thought it was the Justice card. Or maybe that you mean in the monthly reading that I pulled? In the monthlies? Because I was using those cards yesterday for the monthlies that had a lady and a wolf on it. That's what I'm trying to do, right? Everybody, get people to live in that higher level, higher vibration. Yeah, that's from my other deck. Oh, okay. I knew I had to talk to you, Miss Raina. Did anyone else have any concerns or questions that they wanted to ask me? That in the after show? So otherwise, haven't done Virgos. Raina, I really got to get to you, baby. I got to get to you soon. What time zone are you in, Raina? Mm-hmm. I get home soon as I get home. Gosh, I'm telling you, it's like living at home. That's right. Yeah, you know what? We might even have to see each other in person. You're one of the few people that's close enough that I can actually come see. That's beautiful. That it is bigger than you, isn't it? It is bigger than you. Our destinies, our purpose are stronger than what we see in front of us, what we know. And when we're living at that higher spirit level, it is bigger. And everything that around us seems so small. All of our little issues seem so small. Yes. And that is so the way I want us to be living, with our hearts on fire. There's a song, Refiner's Fire. I tell you, I have been inundated lately with so many, like, you know, all these songs that I used to sing, they just come back with a whole different meaning though this time. Yes. No more running. No more running. No more running. Okay, Randy, you come on back now. So, need to understand. So, Miss Steph, I have an overview for you of the Eight of Swords in the upright, meaning feeling a little trapped, but you see your way out. Finally, you can see your way clear. This Eight of Swords, you see them swords, they know around that girl. She's just not even having it, right? She not feeling. It's just like she knows she can get up. When I've got energy coming towards you, is the page of, I have the Page of Crystals in the reverse, but I'm wanting to see why. And in this deck, wow, I think you're coming out of a lot of like younger energies, like you're moving. And I'm going to actually pick up this book because this is a new deck. Okay. All right now. And then let me look at this crystals here because this is the Star Child Tarot deck, and it's got a little bit. Okay, gotcha. It's got a little bit different take on some of these. So right now we've got the Page of Crystals and the Page of Cups in reverse. So now you're coming out of a time, right, where there was too much talk and not enough action, and where you weren't trusting the guidance, you weren't trusting what you were hearing, but you're coming out of that. Also, what's also coming out very soon is the King of Cups in reverse, which for this deck is saying being suspicious of and letting the imagination take over. That's deep. I'm going to tell you something, my dear. I'm going to tell you something. This is still, you know, right? Still your brother talking to you and telling you. You're almost there, right? It's time to let it go, though. You're almost there. You're realizing you can't hold on to all of that. Yep. And then, yep, because here we go with the Three of Crystals and the upright. See, now you're coming into a time where you're understanding you need the partnership. And really, this is partnering. I know you do here, dear. I know you do. So he's coming back around to keep talking to you, and he's going to talk to you through intuition. He's going to do you this way. He's collaborating with you. So the Knight of Crystals, I'm going to put this way, came up reversed. But do you see what that you're doing? He's got that crystal and he's meditating and he is creating. He's manifesting. So when it's like this, it's like a delay manifestation because of unbelief. And then we have the 10 of Wands here because you're still carrying around the burdens. And you're not sure with the strength in reverse if you have the strength to do it. But sis, soon you're not going to stay up all night with the 9 of Swords in reverse. You're not going to be staying up all night crying soon because you're going very deep transformation. Okay, sis? This is what's coming towards you. Your brother wants to help you with it. The 10 of Swords as well. So this level of betrayal, your brother is saying yes. Yes, the family betrayed. Yes. He acknowledges it. He's acknowledging it. But he's trying to get you to let it go because it's not going to do you any good to hold on to it. See, he's trying with the 7 of Crystals, trying to get you to manifest. This is another manifestation card, baby. He's trying to get you to let it go. Even meditating. Look at that. She's meditating and manifesting all at the same time. We go. Because what we're working towards now and what he wants to help you with and what I'm here to help you with, what I've been sent to help you with, awakening. Yes, that is you. Is your awakening, sis. Your deep awakening. Your deep awakening. What's coming towards you, 4 of Wands and the upright. So that tells me that this is a union that's coming. But this is a union between you and spirit. Yes. Between you and spirit. There could potentially be someone on the horizon here. But there's a union happening. Whoa. You got jumpers. 8 of Wands in the upright. Forward movement towards that. I'm going to show this to you because I really love this. Because they're in a temple. And look, those wands are just ascending up towards the top, right? So you're in that direction. The choices are going to be clear now with the 7 of Cups in the reverse. And you're going to begin to hear and see and know a new truth and a new beginning, a new way for communication. Swords in the upright. And this is all as a result of the awakening and the union between you and Creator. Right? You have the 8 of Swords, right? But you got to come on out of that. That's what we're trying to do here. Queen of Cups in reverse. So this could be a Cancer, or this is just really, I think, you beginning to love yourself internally and stop doubting yourself, honey. Stop doubting yourself. Because at the end of all of this, here is abundance with the 10 of Crystals in the upright. And this is in the form of the tree of life. This is abundance, nothing missing, nothing broken, heal and whole. You're on the right track, beloved. You're on the right track. Who else is here in the room? Who else is here in the room? I'm only going to be on for a few more minutes. Hello, Cassandra. You're very welcome, Steph. Who else is here in the room? Cassandra, how are you doing, honey? Good to see you. Ah. All is well. I was waiting on you to pop. You'll be looking in the next couple of days for booking. I thought you said looking. You guys, that class is also, I don't know if you all were in here earlier. The class is happening on Thursday. I'm going to do another video tomorrow about it. Because I want to be sure we have a packed house on Thursday. Ms. Virgo, here we go. Here, October the 4th. Transformation of the aura. You know, people run out and I talk about something that's going to cost money. Do not want to invest in their lives. Okay, you're back to school. Great. Kids are great. That's awesome. Virgo, don't run off. Ms. Virgo, because I have something for you. We know you're still here because I was waiting on you to pop up. I felt you. But that's true story. Yay, Miss Raina. Where did Miss Virgo go? Girl, you better come on, type something. Oh, okay then, because I don't want you. I got something for you, baby. Felt you look running around here. Now, I'm not sure what's going on, so I'm pulling cards. What is going on with you? Interesting. Now, y'all got a new deck. Look in the book. It's because this deck gives a little bit more information. Ms. Virgo, did you recently... And coming back to Houston. Cassandra, you know, I'm not going to drink tonight, Cassandra. I'm only going to drink water. I can't be messing with you. Girl, bye. Miss Virgo. Three of Cups in the reverse. Plus on the deck, I got a Five of Cups in the reverse. Have you been having quarrel arguments at home with your parents? Feeling is something going on there with your parents? Or has there been more past issues that are resurfacing? Have you been feeling like there's resurfacing or instability a little bit? You're not feeling like you're on solid ground? Oh, Lord have mercy. Now, I don't, that usually says, which it usually says there was some third-party situation that just got resolved. Now, your energy, I'm saying, is the Queen of Wands in the upright. What's on the bottom of this here deck? Are you sure? Were you in a relationship or a situationship recently, baby? Tell the truth. Because I got a whole lot of love stuff running around you. Okay, all right. Well, we're not going to look at it that way unless it's to happen. I don't know. Because this is really, I got a lot of love stuff. I'm confused. Very confused right now. I have a lot of love stuff. So this is not you. Then this is an unstable love situation that somebody is having that is pull some more cards for you, Ms. Virgo. Unstable love situation, third party situation that's being resolved, and it's been very overwhelming. You really do not want to be single with the Nine of Crystals in the reverse. I probably you need to find yourself a time of rest. You're not feeling like you're very strong right now. You really moved on a little bit fast, though. Yeah, Rain, I think I pick it up on you. So where we're heading towards is the Queen of Wands in the upright. To feel much more sure of yourself, starting to have a much more greater sense of direction. Starting to this card, Miss Steph. This was the card that I pulled for Aquarius, the Queen of Wands. So really having a lot of direction, being that warrior queen, like you just moving out, you doing your thing, right? You're fighting again. With the Lovers in the reverse, what you thought was supposed to be a soulmate is not anymore. It is not happening, Captain. It is not happening, Captain. At least not right now, because there's serious delays, but I'm just not feeling like it's ever, never. This is going to be, this is for Ms. Virgo. This ain't you. I was picking up on her all day, every day. There was a whole lot of love happening now. Tune in on you in just a second, baby. First card here. Yeah, there's great in between you and him right now. This with this Lovers card in reverse, Raina. He's not making a decision. You, on the other hand, are very passionate. You feel like you can manifest. It's a possibility you can, or it will be, because we do have the Three of Crystals in the upright, where there could be between the two of you. But and also then we also have the Nine of Cups. So in the upright, that is for me romantic. It's not complete wish fulfillment, but it's very romantic fulfillment. That Nine of Cups always says to me, this is a time for celebration. You're feeling fulfilled within yourself. But I hear constantly you need to feel fulfilled within yourself. And here we go. We need to rest. We need to, when you have two nines like that, back to back, you need to be becoming propelled, self-partnered, self-love, and independent, so that you can bring 100% to the relationship, and it's not 50. Correct. Not yet. And if they ain't a third nine here, look, this is Nine of Crystals in the reverse. Nine of reverse. You're not fully happy with who you are yet, so you can't get to that wish fulfillment, that fulfillment quite yet. And in fact, end up turning away with the King of Cups in the reverse. I believe he has, but he's going to stay turned away because he can't really, he's not ready to deal with this. Could be Cancer, Scorpio, could definitely be a Pisces, but he's just like, look, I want to be here for you, but I can't because you're not ready. But you're going to come in at some point. But you yourself individually, especially with 3 nines, you yourself individually have to come into line first. The advice, Serenity in reverse, you have to stop this not spending time with yourself and communing with spirit. Stop it. You got to start finding time to do so, because you can't think, you can't hear well, you're just rattled all over the place right now. You got to make this decision with the Two of Swords and the upright that you're going to take this time for yourself. Right now, you as well, with the Knight of Crystals in reverse. This is time for you to look within yourself. This is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is really you to say, I'm gonna manifest for myself for a time period, right? See, there's a lot of manifestation cards that are actually reverse, crystals in the reverse. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why, because you're not hearing, right? You can't manifest that which you cannot see. And by the third eye, you can't manifest that what you cannot see. You can't assign a vibrational level to a thing that you have no idea what it is. And right, that needs to be self-partnered and healed. Yep, you're in constant right now. It's conflict. But communication will begin to get better with the Knight of Swords in the upright. And here, a new way to communicate and walking in truth. Hearing truth and walking with Raina. This is good. The honest truth with yourself. And some of that truth about yourself, you're not going to want to know about yourself, but it's key for you to heal. Okay, love? Yeah, Raina, I'm not sure how I'm going to get down there, but I got to get with you. Feel a lot better. There you go. There you go. Okay, Ms. Virgo. I'm just reading people as I'm picking up on their energies. So now I'm going to tune in the middle. Ms. Virgo, you're at a tower moment, my dear. You're at a crossroads. And I'm smiling about it because I'm actually excited about it. You're at a tower moment, your Seven of Wands moment, where you see that off in the horizon. I love these Star Child cards, because this Seven of Wands shows movement off in the horizon. It's not like they're fighting anything off. They're looking off, and we're about to launch. We're about to fight for what we want. They're not on the defense. The Three of Wands, your ship, your hull is about to come in, and you can see it. See, you're at this tower moment, Ms. Virgo. I hope you listen to me, baby. Rain, I'm far from you. We'll meet somewhere. And that tower moment is going to be a shaking into your core, so that you will so that you can find fulfillment within, with cups in the reverse. And the result, baby, is a deep awakening. This awakening, honey, is what you've been waiting for. This is a wide open, one second, Miss Steph. A wide open expanse. Deep mysteries are going to be revealed to you since you've had. Understandings of how mind, body, and spirit connect and work, and how to heal mind, body, and spirit. The Tower moment is the willingness to allow yourself to shift from third dimension to fourth, fifth, and beyond, and trust that this is right. A shift, baby. And power, a shift, and spiritual power. This is a deep spiritual awakening you're going through and you're about to fully move into. It's building like a crescendo. It's building like a crescendo. Yeah, it just took me for a second, girl. Yes. Let's talk again very soon, okay? Let's talk very soon. Ooh, loop-de-loop-de. Okay, Miss Steph. Does it matter what cards you start with? Yes and no. I think I've had that message for you, Miss Virgo, but I ain't seen you. I was like, why is she ducking me? When you're learning. So I picked, excuse me, I'm gonna answer these questions and I'm going to go to bed. I picked the Thelema deck to start off with because that's the Thelema deck. It looks like this on the back. Because very good, it's Brits. I am proud of you. Because Miss Steph, I chose this because one of the readers I was watching intently. See, when I first got into this, I only watched very few number of readers, and the one that I was really most in tune with was Lisette Moranta. Anyway, high vibrations, and she used the Thelema, and I was like, I really was into the artwork. I was watching Tyler too. I'm trying to think who else I watched a lot. Not that many. I didn't watch that many on purpose. But so I started off with this deck because I never got into the Rider-Waite. I will say I love him too. He helped bring me through a time where I needed it, I tell you. Not a problem, Miss Virgo. I love you, baby. So the Rider-Waite, I will say pick a deck though first that has the traditional wands, pentacles, cups, and swords. This is the Thelema deck. Thelema. I'm looking for my, maybe it's in here. Actually, I'm going to put in the bottom in this video, I'll copy it from somewhere else. And I actually have Amazon links for the Thelema deck, and then our standard Rider-Waite. I'll put that in my thing in here. Either or just if you go to any of my other videos, a lot of my other videos will have my Amazon links for those decks. This is the deck, Thelema Tarot. You have an angel deck, one do you have? Do you have these, Steph? They look like that. So I started with the Thelema. Then I actually picked up, okay. So I don't mind these. I use these actually sometimes, usually when I don't know, I feel drawn to them sometimes. I picked them up to readings because I felt the other decks were, when I was thinking about doing love readings, that's the angel deck. I'm gonna actually put up an Amazon link for all of these. My Amazon, what do you call that? I don't know, partner thing or whatever. So the Angel Tarot, that's this one. Now, I don't mind them, but I picked them up to do love readings when I was thinking about doing them a lot. My thing is, everything is really goody-goody with that, and it's not real goody-goody. The Doreen Virtue Angel deck. I thought about picking that one up too, but I decided again. Primarily because, again, I just don't do the goody-goody stuff all the time. After I got the Thelema deck, I was drawn to one of Doreen Virtue's. I do have some of her stuff. The Indigo Angel Oracle cards. I'll pull these cards sometimes. You know, I pull these cards with you guys sometimes. And then the Goddess Guidance cards, Oracle deck. Okay, baby. I'm gonna put it in there. Yeah, drawn to him. You're not drawn to him. I just got interested in them and decided I thought that'd be interesting to use. It does help me tune in, especially the people that I don't know and that I can't see because I'm not right there in their spirit, in front of their spirit. And then I also this deck, which is the Arcanum, ACARNUM, and that's the second of the trilogy of the Thelema decks. And then I do have these. I don't use them that often, though. I've used them maybe 3 times. Messages from your angels. I don't know. I haven't used them. They're still in the box. I haven't used them that often. And then I just picked up, just Saturday, this tarot. And this is the first tarot deck that I have that does not use all the suits. Oh, okay. I forgot about all that. Child, let me go on and make my darn study guide up. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Yeah, I'll put the links to the 3, and I think whenever you go on Amazon and get anything else, it's the same. I guess it all counts. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Miss Reno. Honey, thank you. Are you going to be able to make the class on Thursday, Miss Steph? If you can, I really want you to be there. And Raina too. Cassandra, I don't know if you're going to have time for that aura class. I know that Jeremy can be a little dry, so I'll be there with him. Man really has a lot of depth of knowledge. He's better in person. He's not used to being on camera, y'all. He really isn't used to being on camera. Bless his heart. You know, I'm just like, and he's not so much. That aura class is going to be good. He is a that really. Your daughter wants a tarot deck and oracle deck for her birthday. Do I see anything wrong with it? How old is your daughter? I mean, of course, anything wrong with tarot and oracle. I don't see anything wrong with the cards, but how old is she? Yeah, it's Cassandra, it is going to be interesting. I'm really excited about it. I want to get a good turnout. Oh, she's a little indigo. Oh, okay, listen. Get her this Indigo Angel deck by Doreen Virtue and her son Charles. This is meant for children. See, all the cards are real, like, easy to grab. And there's ask for a sign and authority. And all the memes are in here, and they're made for children. So this will be wonderful for her. I would definitely do this. If you're going to get her any tarot decks, though, I would also either consider getting her the Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot deck. Or you could get her this one by Jane Wallace, because on this also it's like, you know, the Hanged Man, the Angel of Prophecy. So 10 of Pentacles. So it keeps it rather positive. Yeah, you need to I would definitely start her with the Oracle cards. It needs to be cultivated. But I would also be very careful with this because she is 9, so she does not necessarily understand how to protect her little spirit. So it's very incumbent upon you to make sure that you're keeping her on the right path in the straight and narrow. If I would be willing to give her some classes or whatever and talk to her and help her to develop her intuitive gift. Because it's very, very, that at 9, 10, they can open up doors and portals that they don't know. Making sure that she is always looking towards love and light, right? That she's connected, Supreme Spirit. So even perhaps teaching her teaching her meditation, right? Teaching her, letting her commune with spirit. Tell her it's okay to talk back and forth with spirit, right? So prayer, if you will. I was going to pick up the Fairy Oracle deck. I wasn't sure if I couldn't open the package up and see any of them. So that's why I don't know. Skyla Sage, how beautiful. So I would do that. I would also be sure to keep, put some tourmaline beneath her bed, the four corners of her bed. Keep her grounded. And then her to have some citrine or selenite at the heads of her bed. Maybe even some amethyst, strong all the time. Just kind of keeping things clear. But we need to teach her. She can be meddling with things. I mean, I remember correctly. I think I saw my 9 or 10. Good. Something, but she. What do you mean some? Who's she talking to? Right, Steph. I'm with you. Who's she talking to? Raina. Does she say what the like? Does she say what the man says back to her? What do they talk about? Shoot. Raina, this is a deep little conversation. I think that man's one of her spirit guides. She talks to him, but he doesn't answer back. Then that's like one of her spirit guides. Well, that's fine. Sometimes we don't know enough to not be afraid. I just, if you could do me a favor, spirit guides can take on any form, and they can take on forms. They usually take on forms that don't frighten us. They're usually their faces. Ask her what he looks like and email me. And be sure she gives you as much detail as possible. And ask her what she says to him. The guy should answer her back. Should. I don't. I'm trying to. Yes, it can be a silhouette. Not you. Not usually. Not usually gray. Okay. Or don't talk anymore for a minute. Don't talk to him anymore for a little bit. Well, it could be. I don't know enough about your. You're welcome, dear. I don't know enough about to know. Renteria. What is your heritage? What is your ethnicity? I mean, Renteria is, I don't know if Renteria is Mexican, Ecuadorian, Guatemalan. You're Mexican. Okay. Your spirit guides could show, and I ask that because different cultures see spirit different ways. So could be Mexican culture has a lot of shadow spirits that are not necessarily harmful. Let me meditate on this, baby. I just don't want her talking to him for a minute. If he doesn't answer, your spirit guides will typically answer in some way. They might not speak directly to you. A lot of times they will, especially if you're seeing them at 9. So that's what throws me off. Like, why are they not talking to her? He should be talking to her. Okay, beloveds, I gotta go. I tell you what, tomorrow morning when I do my, unless you guys really just want to order those cards tonight, just chill. It's okay. Unless you really want to order the cards tonight, wait till tomorrow. I'll have live morning, the coffee one. When I do my daily reading, I'll leave the links in the description. And then I think if you go and use the link to get to Amazon or something, then it should be all good. And all the cards that I use, I'll find them all on there and I'll put them all in the description in that tomorrow. Okay. All right, guys, I'll go to bed. I'll see you guys soon. Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming back and hanging out with me after the live. Thank you, Steph. You too. Okay, guys. I'm going to talk to you soon. Good night, everyone. You're welcome.